Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And just going to chat for a little bit. If somebody comes on, then that's good. If they don't, that's also good. So I wanted to talk about change. On the 23rd, energy came in. That was the 20th was the first day of spring. But on the 23rd, the energy shifted a great deal. And it's like what was old. Well, I guess it was the 22nd that the energy came in, but I noticed it on the 23rd. What happened is basically something new came in, and we're moving into a higher vibration. What does that create for us at the moment? Creates chaos. And I've been saying chaos for a while. But this last week, I don't think you know anybody that's not in chaos of some kind, some form of chaos. And what we are doing is we're dropping the old to allow the new to come in. But first it will create a vacuum. And my best advice to you is simply allow the energy to come in, asking for ease and grace and that which is the most beneficial for you. Don't try to direct it, because we don't even know what it is right now. I personally haven't landed where we're going. All I know is right now, a lot of things that I have valued over the last 15 years seem to be leaving. Will they be there in a different form when it lands? Possibly. I'm hoping probably. For instance, wisdom seekers. I do know it's making a shift in my environment. But beyond that, I don't know how it'll land. I know I've known for a couple of years that I need to make a change. And I don't know. I just haven't known what to make the change into. I've tried to make the change a few times, but it's never been the right change. But now it's out of my hands, obviously, and a change is occurring. And a few other things with people I know. There's a huge shift in it recently, since November, October. There's a huge shift in who I know and who I don't know. So where I land on this and how long it will take, I don't know. But what I'm wanting to say is just pay attention to the change. Don't resist the change. It will be to our benefit, because what's happening is we are moving into an area that we've never gone. As a world group, we have never gone. And so the pathways that have been in what we've gone in the past, the pathways will be different. How we react to things will shift. I suspect there's going to be, hey Kathy, hey Joe, I expect there's going to be a great shift in, well, consciousness, of course, that's what it is. We're getting towards the beginning of the end. And unlike other people who say it's going to be in a flash, I think it's going to take years. Maybe not many years, approximately 5 is what I think. And then we have another 50 years to get used to it. So some of us will make it to the end and some of us won't. But the shift in consciousness will be palatable. And we see it here and there. We see it here and there that there's groups of people who are simply really nice, really good. And they don't have to be nice, but they have to do the right thing. And people make the mistake of thinking being nice is spiritual. Well, no, being authentic is spiritual. And if you're authentically a biatch, then that's who you are. The majority of people who are on the spiritual path and have reached a certain level, they are both. They're very nice, they're very kind. And when it's necessary, they're not. And that's just the way it is. So don't judge people by how nice they are. Judge them how authentic they are. If they say they're going to do something, they do it. If they give you unconditional love, that is definitely part of the new journey. And I would like to tell you more about the new journey, but I'm only guessing. And part of it is what I feel for myself from my own point of view. Now, you will, like, one of the things that I do is I may not know the answer, but I always have an answer. And usually it's the right answer. Very rarely am I wrong. And that's not because I know everything. It's because I trust myself to hear what the universe has to say. So part of, I guess, what's happening, this is not my viewpoint, this is somebody else's viewpoint, is that our higher selves are coming in as a mantle to lay across our shoulders. So allow it to happen. That means you need to trust what you get, trust your feelings. And it does come from a higher vibrational state, which means that things are going to start changing for you, for us. And how is this going to change for us? Probably what we think will happen much faster. So, of course, there's that old saw, be careful what you think or what you wish for, because you're going to get it. And what else? You're probably going to get to know who you talk to on the other side a lot easier than you used to. You'll just know the feeling is different. And the truth is, who you're talking to on the other side at this moment will be yourself. And that is very important. You will know things more. You'll know when you talk to people, whether they're good for you or not. And not everybody is going to be vibrating at the same level, but people who would be attracted to what I'm presenting generally are going to vibrate at a higher vibrational level. So be prepared to know what people are thinking. Be prepared to answer what they say, not what they're thinking, because that can be a little bit hard for you yourself, if you answer them how they're thinking or what they're thinking rather than what they're saying, because people have a way of, well, some people are downright nasty and other people are nasty, but they put it in nice phraseology, and that happens. And yeah, I think I can stop talking. If there's any questions along that line, those ones I will happily answer. And Jill, my daughter's name is Emmanuel, but we call her Elle because Emmanuel is, well,
a mouthful.
A mouthful. It's very French because her father is very French Canadian, and her last name is so French that if we gave her a name like Jane, it would sound funny. So we gave her a French name because, well.
And the 2 extra middle names were just bonus.
Yeah, that was payback.
For what? I don't know. Because I was like 5 minutes of hard labor, not even.
No, yeah, she was super easy.
So, like, payback for what? I don't know.
Just all the years.
It's just rude.
All the years.
It's rude. That's what it is.
Okay, any messages for, and yes, Mama B, we will, I'm doing it right now is I will do a little intro, just a little chat, and then I'll do half an hour of answering. And what were you going to say, darling?
An easy way to answer that question is read the title of the video.
Yeah.
If it says mindful meditations, no, we will not be taking questions. If it says, hey, just chatting, we will be taking questions.
Yeah.
Just read.
Zhao, any messages from my guides today? Thank you both.
Okay, this is what they said. They kind of leaned into me and they leaned into you and says, you know what? Maybe you should start listening to us directly. Which tells me that you're probably not listening to them quite as much as you should, but you are actually hearing them. And yes, I have no problem giving you confirmation. I'm more than happy to do that. That's not what I'm telling you, but they do suggest that you start listening to what you're hearing. I guess you're one of these people that's got a job to do ahead of them, and that's it. I've watched you grow over the years, and you have grown considerably. So pay attention to your guides. Do what you need to do to make money, but allow yourself to be that spiritual entity. And hello, Kathy, and hello, Suzanne. I turn on the heat. Go ahead.
Mama B asks, I just mailed a letter to Michael. He's currently incarcerated.
How will he feel after he reads it?
Well, the word chagrin came to mind, so he will be a little bit, oh, dang. But at the same time, with he's incarcerated, I suspect he'll be very happy just to have something to brighten up his day. He remembers you quite a bit. Maybe he'll write back to you.
Jasmine asks, hello, Eliz-Sha. Does Spirit have any details on where I can find my cat, Jasper? I think he's by a dumpster.
He still hasn't come home, eh? So, unfortunately, they gave me a whiff of tuna or fish, rank fish. Maybe put out fish. I think Elle suggested that last time.
Yeah, food,
Yeah,
treats, stuff you will like.
But I smelled fish. So if you know of a fish that he was particularly fond of, I would try that. I suspect where you're living, it's not that cold, right? So he's not in any rush to come home. And I know of cats who've been away for 3 to 6 months, and then they come home and they just so walk in and say, well, look after me, I'm home. So, but try that. And good luck.
Mari Flores asks, how will life be for me once I relocate to a new apartment that I'm going to get offered soon?
How will life be for you?
Yep. A new apartment.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is how life works. I apologize. If you want it to change, then you need to change. Moving to a new apartment will be good for you. You'll be busy and active and happy. But until you change that which is within you, everything will start going back the way it was. So if there was something that bothered you in the old place, figure out what that was and clear it up. So if you've noticed, people will be in a relationship and it's horrible, and they'll get out of it and they'll go into a new relationship thinking, wow, this is the end all be all. And very soon the same patterns are happening. It's because they didn't clear up the old energy first. They didn't clear up. So that's the same thing. You may change into a new apartment, which will be wonderful. I can see you having a blast at first and enjoying it thoroughly. But unless you have cleared up the reasons for moving, it will go back into the same cycle. Break the cycle. It's very easy to do, and at the same time, it's very hard. Usually, it's a subconscious, something that you need to work with from your subconscious. Okay.
Suzanne Gamble asked, any messages about work or family?
Okay. Let's see, Suzanne.
Sorry,
She's a little bit distracting.
not my fault.
Yes, it is. Okay, let me try now. So, the phrase they gave me, Susanna, was to go into well, I suspect work and family, eyes wide open. So be prepared to be friendly and courteous and kind, but at the same time, make sure you see people for who they truly are, which means you don't make a snap judgment. You wait for it to unfold for the first 3 months. And so don't make any don't you make contacts, of course, but don't make you're the best, you're the person I'm going to rely on situations until you get to a place where you know, not feel, but know you can rely on that person or these people. With family, you already have that. With the work, there's a few things that will come up that you thought the people were one way and they're actually another way, and that will work to your benefit actually, because some of the people that you were unsure of will turn out to be what you want. There's one male energy I'm picking up who appears to be a little standoffish, but once you get to know that person and you have provided services, they will have your back. I think just take time and smile with eyes wide open, basically. Okay.
Kainat Bakari says, hi, ladies. Nice to see you again.
It's been a while.
Jasmine says, thank you so much.
Good luck with Jasper.
Kainat asks, should I open up to Shav about my feelings to her? Last time was really brief, and my feelings for seeing her. I've been feeling sad the past few days. She'll reach out soon, and I wonder if I should open up. Thanks. Yes.
Yes, but do it from a place of authenticity. And if there's a place where she's hurt you, you be authentic about that. If there's a place where you really like who she is, be authentic about that, which means you have to really believe in yourself to open up to this person. And it's not necessarily easy, but I recommend it. And let me see, Chav, she plays games a little bit because she's insecure about who she is. So if you understand that she's insecure and not trying to hurt you or anything, but it's like a deer in the forest, right? You come up to it and it runs away. You come up to it and it runs away, but it really wants to have that what you have to offer. But there's the fear there. So you want to be patient with her. You want to be patient with yourself, but most of all, you want to be authentic. Okay.
Cassie D asks, hello, ladies. Hope all is well. Just wondering if my guys have any messages for me.
Cassie. So I don't know if you heard the first part of the video, but I'm just talking about the new energy that's coming in, that's settling on our shoulders, like it's our true self, our oversouls, or a higher version of ourselves. And this is happening to you. So what you want to do is that right now you just want to surf. You don't want to go dig deep. You don't want to go high up. You just want to maintain at the moment, because at this moment you are letting things go and you haven't settled on, or the future hasn't settled on your shoulders yet. It's coming, but you need to be patient, very, very patient. And you don't know. I get, this is my version of it, because I don't know. You don't know what's coming, but it may be very similar to what you expect, but it will be different, a little enough difference that you need to learn how to navigate again. All right.
Alphabet asks, hello, will I ever find a man with the same personality and ways like DR?
No.
Never. And guess what? You don't want to. You might be attracted to the same person, but honestly, with you're attracted to the same lesson. If you've learned the lesson, then you're going to be attracted to a different kind of man. There's certain things that you'll always be attracted to, certain personality traits. Because, like me, I like men who are smart, and I always have. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, usually it varies. But other personality traits, God forbid you're attracted to the same person, because then it's the same lesson. All right, so no. Okay.
Susan says, good advice. Okay, good. Kim Garcia asks, hello, what are Diego's intentions towards me?
At the moment, he doesn't have any. At the moment, he's just he's not. He's, unfortunately, at the moment, all I can pick up from him is like he's sitting in a chair. He doesn't actually have a clue what he wants to do yet. He doesn't know if he should go left or right, forward, or look to the past. He's just at this moment, and it has nothing to do with you. It has all to do with him. He doesn't have any idea of how to respond to anything right now. I think he's gone through, probably like everybody else in the last week, who live on planet Earth. Things have shifted and changed, and that has caused him. This one has caused him to kind of blank out for a minute. He doesn't have a clue. Ask me in a couple of days, because I'll probably be on in a couple of days. Right now, his intentions are definitely not solidified.
Vidya Maharaj asks, hi ladies, good day. Any messages from my guides?
Yeah. So the first thing they did was show me that you're on a path. It's very, very wide path, very strong, very solid. And you've come to a branch. You don't know which way to go. Neither one is bigger or better looking than the other. And there's a sign that says go right, a sign that says go left. That's the only thing they're telling me, which means you want to go into your heart and figure out which way suits you best. And now is a good time to make a change, because everything's changing for good. It really, I do believe things are changing for the better. But I have to say, that the right-hand path seems to be a little brighter than the left-hand path. So good luck on that. It's kind of an important decision for you, Vidya.
You ready
And
for the next one?
yeah, I just know it's a very important decision for her, and one will keep you on the same level, one will step you up. Good luck.
Kayanat says thank you. Cassie D says thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing your gift with us.
Thank you.
And Daniela R asks, if Mike moves in with me, how will it be?
Once he's done,
Facing financial stuff. I didn't think it really applied because I don't feel it being any different from the last time she asked.
yeah, that's true. He's always going to be Mike, right? And if you're expecting him to be other than Mike, he's not. And Mike is going to be always a little lost in the clouds, a little, his head in the clouds. And he's always going to be, you're always going to have to be tapping him on the shoulder to get his attention. That will not change, no matter how much financial distress he's under, because he's created a situation for himself, which means handling legal issues. He's created this. Why? Because maybe that's where he feels most secure, more sure of himself. It gives him an out of being social. If you can handle having a man 25% of the time, but he lives with you 100% of the time, or 50% of the time, and the rest he'll be off and doing his other outside things, normal. You will have to be very careful in your language, how you talk to him. Otherwise, Mike, being who he is, he will go into his little shell and not come out. So you have to be very careful how you talk to him. Tell him how wonderful he is, in that when he takes out the garbage, or he does this or does that kind of thing. It will not be an easy relationship. It may be a good relationship, but you will have to work for it. Good luck on that. And like I say, it's not a bad relationship, but there is a lot of work that will be required of you. And it is quite often the woman's job to do these.
And he might not also really reciprocate.
Not initially, but if you get the work, if you do the work, eventually, and it might take years. When I say a long time, I don't mean a couple of weeks. I mean a long, long time. Okay.
Vidya says, thank you very much. Erica B. John asks,
Hi, Erica.
Good afternoon, Miss Eliz-Sha and Elle. I'm finally taking a trip to Georgia by myself.
Oh, sweet.
I pray all is well. It's good seeing you. Thanks. I guess there was no question. I should have read ahead.
It's all right. I like hearing from Erica. It's been a while. I do think you'll enjoy Georgia. I know a few people from Georgia area, and they're really super nice, all of them. And I think you'll enjoy the trip as well. So 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think we can call it.
We can call it. Do you notice? No sling. Yay. Okay, so hasta mañana. And remember, the energy is still up in the air. So everybody wants to surf right now because things are shifting and changing. And with you go with it, you're fine. Just ask for ease and grace. All right. Namaste. Namaste. I love you, and you I do love.